website, probably field some questions from our lovely crew here, and potentially go over the documents, assuming I don't overly confuse people. You know, maybe Nate Dogg here will get some good questions for us. I know you had all the good questions earlier.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, so how are we feeling about the website?
That's
What up?
great.
Looks pretty spiffy.
All right, just for those,
Spiffy. That shit is badass. What are you talking about, yo?
just for those that don't know, roguetrading.io is the website. So although it is just a demo, we are not live. It's just a demo version. But anybody who wants to go view it, whether you connect a wallet or not, is able to come in and take a look at it and do some demo trading.
Yeah, last night you guys put that shit live. Excuse my language, but I know the community got all happy about it. It looks super clean. If you guys haven't checked it out, you just told you guys the website. What was it? Rogue Trading, rogueaitrading.io.
Nope, just Rogue
It
Trading.
looks roguetrading.io. Gotcha. It looks really good. And then also how you get the demo, and then you see profits coming in, and you see how it puts the trades in, right? It's literally doing it right in front of you. So if you stare at the screen long enough, like watching paint dry, you're gonna see when it gets in, and you're gonna see some profits coming in as well. So I was really stoked about it. It happened late last night. So once again, shout out to the Rogue team and Justin as well for putting this all together. It looks really clean, guys.
All right, so initially what we got here, so once you come to the landing page, you'll see a swap that's hosted by Jupiter. So for those who don't want to go to Jupiter, want to stay on our website, you can do all your swaps right here for the same type of fees you would get there. So most people like using Jupiter for its aggregator features because you'll get the cheapest price on whatever tokens you want to swap. You can do that directly through our website. So you have the option to connect our wallet. You can do some trades here. On the top right corner here, you got our socials to include our Linktree, our Docs, our Discord, our TG, and you have some ticker prices for tokens.
You know what? Real quick before we go further, Foxy, if everybody can just take a moment to like, comment, retweet this out, send this to your friends. We've been talking about this since August, okay? And we have a website now that you guys can all go look at. So this is beautiful. We're moving. We've been moving forward, but now you can see the work that's been being put in the background. So guys, just show some love and put some comments, questions, whatever you guys are top of your mind. Just put it out there, and we're happy to answer any of them.
All right, so we go to the top left here. We're kind of going to what Callie was alluding to earlier. Our demo version of our trading bot user interface. So what's our favorite? So what kind of makes us the favorite for you, whether it be Callie or Nate or anybody else? What do you think is about this page here?
I'll go. Yeah. Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead.
It's very clean, simple. People like simple nowadays. Everything's there on the log for you to see as it does its magic. I'd like to see in the future the dashboard showing the stats. I know it's a demo, but I think it's very clear and cut.
All right, so it's really easy to do our trading bot here. So as we've always said, we want to keep things as simple as possible. So top right corner, we have the option to, so my wallet's already connected, but if you didn't have a wallet, you connect it here. And as simple as that, I had started the trading session while Nate was talking. So as he was talking about, you got your logs here, so you can see all the, right now we don't have any trades. I know it says P&L 0, but we haven't entered a trade just yet. That's probably from yesterday's log, because I was running this yesterday as well as most other people. And then if you scroll down, you'll see that dashboard that we were talking about. So while it's not actively tracking the data during the demo, you can see things like how many trades per minute, your success rate, and what your P&L is for each and every different risk level. So whether it be conservative, moderate, or aggressive, it will track your history here just so you don't have to. Like, I know there's a lot of people right now during the demo like, well, let me count up all the times I gained something, how much percentage is. I'm like, oh, that is tedious. Right. And we understand this is just a demo, man. This will all be tracked right here for the end game. Or you could also come to this I call this like a cell phone bar symbol here. Dev don't like that, but shh. Uh, you can also track your 14 and 7 day and 1 day here. And you'll see that there's a few things that do have to be kind of worked on. You'll see that your options kind of come off of the little screen that pops up, but these are all works in progress. But for right now, you have two different spots to check your dashboard.
Right, right. And it's really, for anybody that's just watching or seeing this for the very first time, this is as simple as it gets right here. You're trading. You don't have to learn how to read charts, right? You don't need to learn how to trade on an exchange like Blowfin, right? You have to
Nope.
buy a bot and you have to hit a start and stop button. I mean, I don't know how much simpler that can be. What a blessing this is going to be for a lot of people. And it's a super simple. It's stupid simple, Foxy. And I love it. I love it. Please go on.
100%. So we were talking about, so if you look in, anyone here looking at the session activity monitor, so the log that's in the middle, you'll see that earlier it took a trade for 15 Sol. It went into the Sol USD, so it's most likely going to do an arbitrage at that point. And it'll even tell you what it's going to do. And I saw a profit.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by like it's most likely going to do an arbitrage? What does that mean?
So on DEX, so the reason why we use Jupiter Aggregator is because prices differ between every decentralized exchange, whether it be like Radium or Orca. And if there's one token cheaper on another DEX, it's going to go snipe that cheaper token and sell for high.
Ah. Who
And
thought
then
of that?
that's essentially what arbitrage is. So when everyone's like, why do all these CoinGecko charts move together? There's a lot of bots that are just simply arbitrage bots that are out there balancing prices and taking profit off sniping trades like that. So there's bots that can snipe you as soon as the liquidity pool hits. They get in there as soon as a token's out of alignment with another token DEX's price. They get in there and get that, and then it eventually balances out. That's why all pools across the ecosystem are generally about even. I mean, you'll be off by like so many zeros, but sometimes they're way off. You can really benefit from that.
I
Especially if
appreciate
there's
that
like
breakdown.
one pool
Yeah.
underutilized more than another.
Right, because we still got to remember there's a lot of people here that don't have the lingo down, don't know what a lot of things mean. So we have to really just break this down as simple as possible. So I appreciate that because guess what? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I know there was someone asking about slippage earlier, slippage and latency.
Yeah, right.
Not something you have to worry about with this bot. So I know it sounds like we're dismissing that fact when we're like, don't worry about it. The algorithm's got that. But that's the whole point of building our bot here is connect your wallet, the cog right here in the top right, choose your settings. I mean, we got risk level, conservative, moderate, or aggressive. So what that essentially is, we have 9 trading engines on the back end. Depending if you use conservative, moderate, or aggressive is how many trading engines you're using. Like, for example, aggressive uses all 9 trading engines. Conservative might use 3. Moderate might use 6. So each trading engine has different algorithms at different risk levels. So there might be a whole pumped out fun engine, and there might be one that just simply does arbitrage. So pretty much safe, arbitrage safe, pumped out fun risky.
Hey, Gary, and I'm glad you brought up the 3 tiers: conservative, moderate, and aggressive. If you don't mind, pull up the performance that you were just showing a little bit earlier because you went over the success rate. See how it goes from success conservative at 84, go ahead and moderate, 78, and aggressive. Okay. So last night I was seeing it backwards. May have gotten fixed. I was just like, wait a minute, how's that making sense? But no, it does make sense that if you're going to be doing it a little conservatively, that you're going to have a little bit more success. But with you're looking at the trades per minute, 2.3, then it's kind of being more conservative, more safe, right? So
Yes.
no, I appreciate that because I saw that last night, kind of was tripping up, but it looks like it's better.
Yep, and you'll also notice too the trades per minute. So the different risk levels have different speeds of trade. Like for our signature tier, conservative will be 2 trades, moderate will be 5 trades, and aggressive is 8 trades. So the more aggressive you get is the more trades you're doing per minute. And you'll kind of see that reflected here. Conservative 2.3 on average, 4.7 moderate, and 8.2. So what we say about it's roughly an average. So when we say 8 trades at aggressive, it could go a little bit above, it could go a little bit below. Depends how we're doing.
Foxy, I don't see a chat from the viewers or anything like that. I don't know. maybe I want to ask a quick question because I know there's a lot of traders out here, right? And I know Mel's in here right now, and I'm not sure which other one of you folks in here that trade as well. But I mean, if we're talking about 8 trades a minute, that is wild, bro. I mean, for a human to trade 8 trades a minute, that's unheard of. I mean, you can throw it in there as quick as possible, but doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Mel, how many trades do you do in a day?
So normally I would say 1, 2, 3. Today I did 4, but I have 2 still open. So 2 open and closed, and 2 are still open. So yeah, in average, I would really say 2 a day.
Wow. Wow. And to be able to have a bot like this, how does that make you feel that it can do 8 trades per minute?
I mean, it's amazing, especially that self-learning AI aspect, that it's really like learning over time from its own mistakes. It's like, to me, it's amazing. It's impressive. And that's, yeah, I really think stuff like that will be the future. I mean, we saw it. I did meme coin trading for a while, and I saw after a while with all those bots, they were way better than we humans. So it was hard
Mm-hmm.
to keep up with them. And after a while, the meme coin trading was really a pain
Yeah,
in the
saturated
ass.
with bots. Yeah, it really was. It really was. I mean, because you'd get
Right.
in and then you'd get sniped right down, and automatically you're losing.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm super excited. And also, I mean, we all have a life, and as much as I love trading, it's really my passion. But we all want to go on vacation. We all want to live life. And then also, not every strategy works always, how do you say, works like as profitable,
Right.
like it's not always the same. You have a great strategy and it works like 1 month perfectly fine, and then you have a losing streak. And it's just nice to have something trading along with you, in my case with me. And you have like gains on the side, even when you might have a losing streak with your own trading.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I've seen a lot of videos of people just getting wrecked. I actually look for some of those videos just to see like what are the type of mistakes are they making. And sometimes they just stay in too long, thinking that, oh, it's gonna turn around and it's gonna go up, right? But no, it ends up going further down and they get completely stomped out. Or they're going up and not taking their profits, and then it comes back down and then they lose out on their profits. So it's that emotional effect that we as humans have, that the autonomous bot doesn't have. The system, this system does not have any of those things that we as humans deal with. So I'm excited,
Exactly.
just as excited as you are. Nate, have you ever traded, bro?
Oh yeah. I've
Tell us
traded a lot.
tell us a little story about your trading experience.
I don't think you want to know, man.
I mean, you have
You know
every
that
trader,
whole
you have
emotion
everyone's
thing?
experience though too. So you have the best kind, like about how people get into trades and sometimes it doesn't always work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has a little sense of hopium, and it could be the end of you, like real quick. You get
Absolutely.
in, and then you're like, "Oh, I like what this team is doing," but at the end of the day, it's collectively about the team and the community and how well they work together. So there's not only a lot of emotion involved in some trades, but there's also I lost my
Calls.
train of thought.
There's
Huh?
there's Discord. There's Discords where, I mean, look, I'm in a Discord right now that I pay $10 a month. Keenan Grace, scholar and a gentleman, right? He educates people. He has videos, tutorials on how to do this, but he makes calls too. But once again, if I'm not watching that call, and when I get in and just watching it like paint dry, I can get stomped out very quickly if I'm not on top of it. So once again, man, this is just next level, taking AI to and using it to the fullest of our advantage. And I love this, guys. Foxy, man, please go on. What is this menu you have here?
All right, so this is just some of the we were kind of going over the risk level. So now we're going over the rest of the wallet options. So based on the tier that you go in, so whether you want to be, so once we go to phase 2 or the next phase, we'll have the tiers. So we'll have the signature, we'll have the pro and the elite. So and there'll be different amounts of SOL you can trade, 10, 50, or 100, depending which of the 3 tiers you're at. Here's where you can kind of mess with that. So you have wallet allocation. Okay, Dylan keeps leaving, coming back, and messing it up. All right,
Yeah, I
so we got
can't.
so we got
I
the
pull my
wallet.
headset off, bro, and it like ends it as soon as I remove my headset. It just kicks me
Leave
right
it
out.
on then. All right, so we got the wallet allocation, so you can go anywhere between 5% and 100%. So if you have 5 SOL in your wallet, how much of that 5 SOL do you want the bot to trade with maximum? So we're not saying that every trade the bot makes is going to be 5 SOL. It can be anywhere up to 5 SOL because the bot will
Okay.
be going in and out of trades one at a time. And
That's
remember,
good.
remember what we said. We have 8 trades, so one at a time. That's not going to be a lot of money. Well, we're doing 8 trades a minute, and like we said, what Mel did, 3 trades a day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're talking about minute, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
wild.
Mel, what's the
That's
math on that
crazy.
What do you mean?
in a day? What's the math
It's
on that? 8 trades a minute times how many hours in
oh,
a day?
what was it? 1,400. No, it was 11,000. Wait, let me check. I forgot.
Holy mo! That's wild, bro. That's unheard of.
8.
No human can do that. And once again, yeah, only a bot and an autonomous bot on top of that.
I think it's
So
all-
yeah, 11K trades.
Oh,
Yep.
in 24 hours.
Insane.
And I gotta add.
Mind blowing.
I do have to add in the caveat with that is that the bot can take up to 8 trades a minute, but if it does not see a profitable opportunity, it does not have to trade. So that's why when you went down here to our dashboard, you kind of saw 8.2, 2.3. That's an average amount of trades per minute. It wasn't always taking a trade, or else it'd be something like 4, 4, 4. Or
Okay. So it can do up to 11,000 trades in 24 hours. That's still crazy, bro. That's
Yeah.
still crazy. Love it.
We wouldn't even talk about the elite tier. Elite tier can do up to 12.
Ooh, Jesus. Add another few thousand, guys.
Yep.
All right, so right under we have our allocation size. So how much of your wallet can it trade? What's the max amount of SOL? So let's say this is where you choose a whole, like, I want to do 5 SOL, but I only wanted to do half of that. So 2.5 SOL to trade with. This is
Okay.
also determined by your tier. So everyone should have signature tier for the demo mode. That's why you see 10 max right here. And then if I do 100, it can trade up to all of that. Or if I do that, that's probably something we got to fix right there. But if we go down to 50%, it's going to trade 50% of the wallet. Well, let's
Right.
say
If you own a bot, you automatically have signature tier, correct?
yes, that's going
There
to
we
be the
go.
basic entry tier, so 10
There it
SOL
is.
max to trade with.
That's what I was looking for, please.
And maybe you don't want to mess with all this. That's way too confusing. It's fine. Just hit use full wallet. And then all those features goes away. No more slider bars, no more nothing. Because by default, you'll have full wallet on. We also have a profit option, which was a highly requested feature by the community. For, well, what if I want to take profits and I don't want to come back and trade with all my money? Well, currently we can choose between Solana, USD, RAI. You see it right here. Or you can just roll them over. So instead of taking profits into the wallet, you can just say anything I make as a profit goes back into the bot to trade. So if I'm over here using full wallet, that's constantly going to be increasing as you click rollover. So full
Rollover.
wallet rollover, all you're doing is increasing your trading position within that bot.
Is that something that you would do, Foxy?
Personally, I'm not going to do rollover profits. I'm going to take, like people in the community, I'm taking 50% of my profits, and that's going into LP, and 50% of my profits is going to essentially go back to my wallet. And all the fees I make from LP are going back into the bot, and I'm just going to do a very cyclical process with that. But that's going to be me having to go in and manually do this. That's not an automatic feature of the bot. That's just me making sure I take profits, I grow my LP position, and I grow my bot size.
Yeah. No, and that's good. None of this is financial advice, guys. You know, everybody has their own way of wanting to do what they want with their own profits and certain percentages. I see Dylan's hand up. Go ahead, Dylan.
No, all you need is 2 bots. One to lock profits in Solana and one to lock in RAI, so you can just do LP like that.
I literally thought he said $2. I'm like, $2.
I thought I heard $2 too.
2 bots.
But
You
he said
see
2 bots, 2 robots.
You
Okay.
need 2 bots. One for
Uh,
Solana locking, one for Rye locking. Then you can do LP all day.
I mean, like I tell people, LP has this risk, but LP is also going to be quite lucrative, just because we've seen our price chart has pumped, gone up and gone down, and I essentially make a minimum wage job plus just in the LP fees alone. So I would encourage everyone to learn about liquidity, to being a liquidity provider, and getting into it once you know the risks.
No, don't get LP. Stay away from LP.
I know.
Stay away.
He wants it all for himself. He's like, I want all the fees.
We are centralizing the LP. Fuck the decentralized. We're gonna centralize it between me and Foxy.
I mean, technically we are, right? Part of the tokenomics is that project building its own liquidity. Just though in the event that community or investors don't want to do that, the project will maintain its own liquidity pools. Last thing we want is everyone pulling in and out of liquidity, making it so like price swings go up and down harder as people buy. Low liquidity, harsher price swings, higher liquidity, less of a price swing. All right.
Have you locked in any profits over there since we've started the stream?
I would like to say I have, but I can't tell because right now our dashboards aren't tracking the data. Or I would love to show everybody the profits I'm staking.
What about on the demo? What about on the demo right here? I see the demo. What is that doing?
Yeah,
there?
it'll say how much you made. It'll say.
I'm trying to go back and look for it. So I got like a 1.9% profit there on a 15 sold trade. It is currently manually scrolling me down.
It should update soon with how much you made.
Wait, you can scroll? I cannot even do that.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
It actually forces you back down after a while once it updates.
And you got to grab it, correct? You can't just scroll with the mouse.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you got to grab it.
Oh.
All right, looks like it's been taking just nothing but 15 sold positions. Don't worry about messing with this while the bot's live. Once the bot's live, it takes the settings that you had when you saved them with the save button. I forgot to cover that part. When you configure all your settings, make sure you save them.
Make sure you
settings
save
will
it.
just be on the default. And the default is whatever's there when you select.
And probably when the bot is running and you change the settings, you have to stop it and restart it, or no?
No, you shouldn't have to because the bot's
Okay.
going to trade with the settings you started it with. Sorry. If you want to change settings, yes, you would have to stop it and restart it. But if you change them while the bot's running, it should not affect it because the bot's running with the settings you gave it.
Yeah,
Okay,
your total
perfect.
profit is what, 66.60 or 55.50? It says right there, 19.29.
$55.
Yep,
Yeah,
37 trades,
Yeah,
$55 since starting this, which was what, 30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we're already making what kind of job we making there? $55 an hour.
That's better than the corporate job I used to have. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, so I know people want to come here and make the thousands of dollars, but shoot, even if I'm making an hourly paycheck like that, you already don't have to go to work if you didn't want to.
You're winning.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying everyone should go quit their job based on an amount like that, but
Listen. What we should do is refund everybody and use the bots for ourselves.
what a savage.
Bam.
What a savage.
Listen, nobody wants it though. Nobody wants the bot. So why not refund everyone and use it for ourselves?
We have a lot of dedicated phase oneers who want this bot. What you mean?
What are you talking about?
They are rolling a
Yeah,
whole
what are
riot
you
in there.
talking about, Dylan?
There's a bunch of like win bot people in here. We have a whole riot going down if we don't do it.
What are you smoking, Doug? Come on.
I want to riot though. Let's go.
Of course you would.
All right.
Me over here like, let's go. Yeah. Let's
Oh, he was
go.
He's pulled out whatever that one is.
Okay.
I don't even know which one this one is. Here, let's see which one is this one.
Control
one's
yourself,
this one?
son. Control yourself.
That's that one.
All right. Let's stay on track. Let's stay on track.
All right,
Let's
so
start a riot. Yeah.
if we go over here
Refund
to the lock icon, just for extra things to look at, if this was actually running with the way this was actually connected to the back end on our servers, which right now it's a demo, you would see OpenAI connected, but currently right now it is not. and you'll see your tier. So currently it's bouncing between the tiers because I don't actually have an officially assigned tier, especially when I'm using a wallet that is not actually part of the approved wallets. I'm using a rando wallet that I don't ever use. So this is pretty much done in place. So we logging in, we skip the license phase, and we skip the actual whatever wallet you signed up with, just so everybody can come in and see the bot. Everybody can come in and see the website. We're not trying to restrict anybody, just so it also helps you come in like, okay, I like what I see. This is looking good. All right, phase one it is for me.
Mm-hmm. No, that's cool.
And the one thing I missed on the landing page, I really love this background photo. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Underneath the swap,
Yeah.
we do have like extra data points here. So whether we have what kind of engines we have. So this kind of goes over the 9 trading engines I was talking about before. So what each engine does. And as you can tell, you'll see riskier options, not riskier options. And that's based on your risk level that you chose, whether it's conservative, moderate, or aggressive.
Momentum alpha, trend following, cross chain arbitrage, support resistance, mean reversion, liquidity mining, DeFi, arbitrage volume spike, and neural patterns. Very interesting. Never heard of any of them.
All right. We got our analytics, some things that we do here, automations, and just in general, AI. Because obviously the whole point of the trading bot is to have a 24/7 trading AI in your corner. While you sleep, you're trading.
That's awesome. I think a lot of people will appreciate that, being able to, that's ultimately the goal, right? Whether you have a business outside of Web3, you want to be able to make money while you're sleeping. But to be able to have a bot that trades for you while you're sleeping, that's next level once again. So do we know, and I know a lot of people are thinking this right now, Foxy, we see the website, we see the demo. When are we going to get the live, though? The live bot. When is that going to happen?
The ultimate win
Good
bot
question.
discussion.
When
I
bot?
really ask every day.
When bot?
When.
bot?
I feel like if I do a live stream of calling the dev, we're gonna get strung up in a corner and he might beat me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
watch this. Watch this. I got you, bro. I got you.
It'll be worth it.
yeah.
I gave him an idea. Oh god.
I'm
Call
calling
us,
you.
fuck it. Call. Let's see. Put it on speaker,
Call.
please.
Call Justin.
He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" That's probably what he'll say. Is what the fuck?
The phone's ringing.
Are
I
you
hear
supposed to be live?
He's like, I'm watching you on the live stream right now. I didn't pick up because of that.
it. It's like, no, don't worry about it, guys. I'm working on it.
Yo,
He's not gonna answer. It would be epic if he does.
it takes a couple calls.
He declined.
It takes a couple calls. Let me look at Discord. How I know he's online is if I look at Discord. Okay, looks like it's a 50-50 chance he's online. 50-50.
Dev might be asleep. It's 7 p.m. and he's probably been coding through the night.
Yeah, he was working late last night for sure.
I mean, especially now that he's done with the bot.
So Gary, real quick, I'm sorry, Foxy. Right here, this part right here, you're telling me this is where I can swap my soul for USDC. Can I? Oh, you got options.
Correct. So this is very similar to anything you would trade on Jupiter itself. I type in RAI. Oh my god, that's easy to get fixed. There's the RAI token right there.
Mm-hmm.
I can type in what Bitcoin. So I can trade essentially any pair that I want to trade here, just like if I was on Jupiter. It might not be as clean as it, but it is right here, convenient. And we just connect our wallet, whether it's Magic Eden, Phantom, or Backpack. But in terms of the bot, where is it at? But in terms of the actual bot, we support Phantom, Trust Wallet, Coinbase, Ledger, and MetaMask. For those wondering, which wallets can I use?
Almost
for
all
this
the
swap-
above.
Yeah, so even people without bot access can actually come to this website and use this swapping platform. That's why you're going to see different options for the trades.
That's dope.
Would that be beneficial for them in any way, shape, or form for somebody that doesn't own a bot?
I mean, it's the same as if you were going to the Jupiter aggregator website. We do collect from this as well, so it does support the ecosystem to trade here.
Okay. Yeah, and I recommend it. Hey, I'm all about helping out Rogue AI and growing this. I mean, we've been grinding with you guys for months now, and And I see, you guys are doing it, and I'm happy to be here alongside with you guys doing this.
I still like version 1 better.
Version. You talking about
What?
that spreadsheet?
Yeah. No, that's
God.
version 0.01 beta. I'm talking about version 1.
I mean, and for those who aren't tracking, this is a beautiful website. This all used to be in a single spreadsheet that literally
Literally a
had a start
spreadsheet.
and stop button.
A literal spreadsheet. It was a literal fucking web spreadsheet, too.
And that's why I tell people,
That's
Foxy
wild.
came in and said, you can't sell people stuff like that.
He
They
legit
won't,
said that,
they won't
too.
care when they're making money. But I'm like, you know what? A visually appealing product will do wonders for people. Promise.
That is literally how
Mhm.
that conversation went, too. That
So
is
how
literally
much
how
is
it
a
fucking
bot
went.
right now, Foxy?
Currently, so we're limited in our sales, but our bots right now are going for 4,000 since we're on sale right now. 4,000 for initial phase 1 access and 7,500 for a VIP access, so it's essentially the VIP and a bot.
All right, and that's only for a limited time. You just said once
Correct?
we go live, prices will go up.
It's until the CEO over here cancels the sale.
Which I plan to do that after stream.
You.
Nah, people had enough time to get in and get it safe. If they wanted to play it safe, they can go fuck themselves.
I mean,
So,
we have been running
they
the
had their
sale for
chance.
about a week now, so
Yeah,
Mhm.
they had their chance.
if they were going to buy it, they would have bought it, or they could have opened up a ticket saying, hey, I can get X, Y, and Z funds by this date. And you know what? I'll honor that. If you open a ticket saying I plan to buy and this is the date, cool. I'll hold a sale.
Within reason.
How
Within
does
reason.
one open up a ticket, or what other ways can they purchase a bot?
Currently, we're just doing it through the Discord ticketing system.
Okay.
So, Discord ticket system, or I'll even take no. I'm not going to say that because I don't want I don't want Telegram DMs.
Nobody wants Telegram DMs.
Well, in
So
order to get into Discord, guys, go into the Rogue AI Trading homepage on X, right, Foxy? There's a link tree there where you have all the links available for you guys.
And for those who may not have a Discord, don't want to use a Discord, I'll even open up the X DMs if you want to do a bot sale through there.
Are we still taking payments in Rye?
Yes, payments in Rye will always be 10% off until otherwise said. So
5%.
it's either gonna
Awesome.
be,
As of now.
it's either going to be a $4,000 bot now or a $3,600 bot if it's in paid in Rye. The important part to token success is making sure you have utility for the token.
Yes, sir.
No, that sounds good, bro. That's good because people need to know. And a lot of people had a chance to get it at $1,000, but now we're at 4K, guys. We're getting a lot closer to
Oh.
launch. Maybe
I remember
don't know
people
how
were
long-
bitching about the price at 1,000, and
Yeah.
now the same people are bitching about it going up to what 50K. How I want to do it? We're gonna vote internally after this, raising it to 50K. We're gonna do a vote.
Yeah, I mean it's happening. We're getting closer to launch. There is no live date yet, which is why we were calling the dev to get an update. But we're all being patient, just like the rest of you guys. So if there's any questions every single day of when bot, we don't know, just like you do. But when we do go live, you're gonna know we go live. Dylan is just
Yeah.
gonna say, "Turn it on."
Yeah, I'll just say we pushed it live. That's all I'll say with no context.
Prevent any malicious activity. You know, people always buy the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I mean, by the hype, sell the news.
Yeah.
That strategy always works every time.
Not
What
for
you got
us
here?
emotional traders.
All right. Just to let the community know, for those who are tuning in, we've essentially gone in really in depth with the tokenomics model here. And you'll notice there's a few things that have changed. So we did have to change a few things because of the liquidity. Low liquidity. I know everyone's like, oh, we're going to have a bunch of buybacks. But you'll see that we have 3 different phases of liquidity now. So tokenomic phases. instead of doing the year 1, year 2, and year 3, so like every year change the tokenomics works, we are now going to a milestone-based tokenomic system. So once we have X amount of liquidity, we'll go to the next phase. So there's 3 different phases, right? So liquidity, the importance of this phase is to build up the project-owned LP pools, so that every time, whether it's the project or the community or anybody else buys on our token, the swings are not massive. Like at one point, I think what was it, like $50 would move the chart 1%. That's no bueno right there.
No blano.
The growth and expansion phase is once we get enough LP and a sustainable amount of LP, so like about 5-10 million in market cap value, not like total. We're going to go into the growth and expansion, which that's when we start focusing buybacks and actually causing us to buy the token, and we're going to buy back and lock it. And we have then once we get to a good amount of, once we reach the milestones for our growth and expansion, we're going to swap to a deflationary. But we're going to be in Liquidity Foundation probably for a good 6 months plus, because while the bots come online and we generate, the platform fees, we are going to actively be building up the LP pools. So here's like kind of an example, right? So based on the current phase 1 or the Liquidity Foundation tokenomics and a $5 million per month revenue. So like when all these bots start generating about $5 million in revenue, this is going to be the breakdown per percentages of each section. So as you'll see, in 1 month at 5 million, the liquidity pool will get to about 1.25 million. And keep in mind that that's total dollars. That's going to be split between Sol and Rye.
Question. So in phase 1, Rogue AI puts 0 toward buybacks and focuses heavily on liquidity and rewards. Do you think it's smarter for a project to build liquidity first or start buybacks early?
100% for the liquidity. So like I was saying previously to this, at low liquidity, any type of buys or sells will swing the chart, and you'll take a lot of losses. Like right
Okay.
now, if you are spending about $1,000, you may lose about 5% of what you're investing because of the liquidity pools being low liquidity.
I'm losing 98% on 50K.
Come again.
What?
Yeah. I was trying to swap earlier, and it's like a 98-point-something% hit.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so instead of the project sitting there and making these large buyback and lock positions and losing all that, pretty much losing all that capital up front, we're going to focus heavily on the project on liquidity or the POL, which you'll see here. Keep in mind, though, that there's a ton of other options to buy back, though, but it won't be locked. So all the platform fees for the project are settled in Solana. So to get into the liquidity, the project has to spend half of that, right here, 1.25 million into buying Rye, and then builds liquidity. The node rewards are paid in Rye, so that's going to go from Solana to Rye. The staking rewards are also in Rye, so that's going to go from Solana to Rye. So there is still buying. I know a lot of people are thinking that buyback and locking would just skyrocket the token, help put you buy pressure. We are going to have consistent buy pressure from these other 3 options as well.
Nice.
So
Yes.
between
like
the node
buyback
staking
pressure.
and liquidity.
Well, you answered my question.
And then another thing that has changed is we are doing an airdrop during phase 1. I wonder who the airdrop's going to be for.
Me.
Could be-
I got
Oh.
dibs.
Oh,
No, you don't. Get out of here.
I got
So-
dibs.
The 5% airdrop. So remember, this is per month. Phase 1 is 6 months. So 250 times 6 at this valuation. Keep in
I got
mind that
70 bots.
if you're not part of phase 1, I guess the airdrop's not for you, right? That's all I'm
Mhm.
going to say on that.
In other words, fuck you to the freeloaders.
Or just be a part of phase 1.
yeah.
I like my way better.
Of course you
Of
do.
course you do.
Well, it's true. We're not letting a bunch of fucking people just come in and take fucking money and just leave that brought no fucking value whatsoever. Fuck those people. We don't want them.
So we got a question from CJ. So can we have the tab closed and have the bot running? So I know people are having problems and questions about that earlier. Keep in mind that this is the demo version. During the live version, once you start the bot, You don't have to keep the website open. Currently, while we're doing the demo, and a lot of the information is like demo data being fed to the website, it's going to shut off when you leave the tab. So you don't actually have a bot running in the background during the demo phase. So that's why you'll notice that the tabs, when you close tabs or swap off tabs, or probably disconnect the wallet, that the bot will stop doing its demo trading. All right. Any question about tokenomics in general? So we talked about the 3 phases. If anybody really wants to get more in depth, so 3 tokenomic phases, the core allocation section down here, so the team, treasury, operational, buyback, lock, protocol, and liquidity. This really just goes into depth about what is each one for, how do we spend the money for each section. If you don't care about that kind of stuff, you don't have to read it. It's one of those too long didn't read situations. I would just, any normal person should probably just focus on the tokenomic phases, where you can focus on the percentage that the platform fees are broken down into, depending on the phase. We have objectives, and we also have like the milestones and the criteria that will trigger the next step at the bottom of the page. So once we reach X, Y, and Z, we will go over to phase 2. Once we reach phase 2, we'll go over to phase 3, and that is where the project will sit at its final destination. So deflationary mechanism, the deflationary stance is where we're going to sit until the end of time for this project. Boom. Where is it at? All right.
What's gonna wait? Which one do you think will impact long term the token value more? The bigger staking rewards or the active buybacks? Is that on phase 2? Because the phase 2 unlocks 17% for buyback and lock, and double staking rewards.
Yes.
So which one do you think impacts long term token value more? The bigger staking rewards or the active buybacks?
So the buybacks are going to be what keeps the token, keeps an intense keeps a buy pressure on the token, because all we're going to do is buy it and sit it in a wallet.
Okay, perfect.
And so there's a whole section about why we chose to go with the buyback and lock versus buyback and burn. TLDR version of that is, if we choose to, once we bring governance into the project, governance proposals can be put in place to do something with that amount if enough votes get passed by the community. So that's not going to be like 1 or 2 or 3 people, because eventually this project in the long term will be handed over to a governing body. But that's like way down the road. That's not going to happen tomorrow.
Wait, so you're talking about how you're talking about the rogue plan initially that I mentioned before, about we turn ownership completely over to the community and they actually vote in someone to legally represent the company each year or every quarter.
Yep,
every 4 years.
100%. I mean, that's just a super long term, probably like 5-something years down the road.
Yeah.
That the whole project is just going to be governed just like any other project has a governance protocol in place. How to get proposals out there, how to vote on the proposals, and who actually is going to implement the proposals. So there will always be a team for the project, but eventually all the decisions will go from the team into the hands of the community through governance. And that allows them more freedom to do with what they need to with the tokens at that time. And if they choose to do nothing with it, they stay there forever. If you burn them, that's pretty much a one and done. So you burn the token and it comes out of circulation permanently. You can't do anything else or make any other good choices that would be in the benefit of the project. Which, just for everyone who wants to read on that, the buyback and lock section goes into depth on why locking is beneficial over burning. And pretty much each phase and what the justification for making the percentages at each phase is going to be. I know someone's like, "This is so long." Like, you don't have to read. You don't have to read the whole thing. Literally, just read tokenomics phases. Essentially, go to the what is it? Tokenomics tab up here for if you want to know what our total supply is, what our ticker is, what our actual contract is. and then go to tokenomic phases to kind of understand what each phase is. The rest of it is just for the nerdy types who like getting in-depth information.
There's a lot of really good information in here, guys. I've been reading a little bit here and a little bit there, trying to also understand it. But you know, this is why also we have these lives. You have Foxy here, you got the CEO here, you know, and this is why I'm here because I like to ask those, you know, more normie questions and try to simplify it for not only myself but for all you guys out there too. So the comments in the box, you know, you have the comment section, guys. Put the comments questions in the post down below. You know, ask your questions, and Foxy, I know we'll get to them, and if not, then we'll definitely mention it on the next show too as well, which I'm sure will be soon. We got a lot of things coming out. You guys are doing staking rewards. You guys are doing nodes. If you guys don't know, right here, Dylan, you want to break down a little bit of what exactly that is that we're looking at?
Foxy, you got this, baby.
I mean,
Full screen my camera, baby.
let's see if I can do this.
Look at my baby right here. He's proud of himself, as you should be, bro. As you should
new
be. It's beautiful.
We will just do this.
Ooh, sexy.
Hi, Mom. I made it.
Oh my god.
Yo, you know what's wild? So I literally went to my PlayStation, popped the SSD out, formatted that bitch, and that's what's being used to run the bot.
Cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Er?
Wait, did I just say run the bot?
Mm-hmm. You mean run the node?
Maybe there's software on it.
or maybe bot. I don't know.
Maybe the bot's on there. Maybe a random person has access to trade. Who knows?
What?
A random person.
What?
Maybe it takes a random person for an hour or two and runs the actual bot. And if they connect to their wallets, they may or may not get earnings going to their wallet. It's definitely not one bot. It's one bot.
Here's the FOMO. Everybody go run to your
Yeah,
desktop.
everybody's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
start the demo trade.
That's so typical, Dylan.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
The
king
hype
of
man over
FOMO.
here.
I was like, we see you on the website. We see you. Better be doing your demo
Oh.
bots.
Website just crashed.
Oh my god.
It's like, get the dev, get the dev.
Mhm.
And
I think we
since we're
peaked
speaking,
out,
since we're
like-
speaking about nodes, I also want people to know that another good change to the tokenomics was that node holders went from their 5% share of the fees up to a 10% share of the fees.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
so
Very
over,
nice.
double.
over the course of our phases, so during the whole entirety of phase 1, 10%, going to phase 2 is 8, going to phase 3 is 7%. And that's of the tokenomics model. So as the price of the token goes up, you're like, why are we losing money all the way? Nope. The token is expected to go on a linear path upward, and even that's a lower percent, you are still getting more.
Bro, it's almost like a rogue AI is going to be the most profitable DePIN and DeFi project.
Can it be? Can it be? Is Rye gonna beat out other projects for market cap? Is that
Oh,
possible?
100%.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that possible?
100%. I mean,
Uh,
okay, so for example, I sold 1,000 Bitcoin, okay? And that's going to be going in the Rye.
When?
Can't say
Tell me.
when.
When
But
buy,
I'm
when
Tell me
buy.
now.
I'm
When
trying not to
Bitcoin
lose my
buy.
ass. I'm trying not to lose my ass on that fucking hit. So I'm
You
like finding a
understand?
little
That's going to be a
here, little there.
99.9% hit on that purchase.
It is 100%. It's like, jeez.
Which further
Foxy,
goes
what's
back-
your take on that? Do you really believe that Rye can actually get on the top 10 of market cap for cryptos?
So I believe that. So the entirety of the project, and this is why I built it this way, so that we would focus it. Okay, Dylan, go.
No, it will be top 20 when we release our chain because we are building a chain with the other team on the back end.
Foxy, can you concur? Is that I don't know.
100%
Okay.
concur with chain. There's going to be a rogue chain in the future. We don't know what that looks like yet, so stand by for that. It's almost like there was a rogue token dropped. on another Rogue token. Okay, so the question you asked earlier was, do you feel like we can be in the top 10 or top 20? So
Yeah.
people will notice that the tokenomics is kind of weird. It depends on the platform fees of the bot, and I wanted to make sure that the project built a successful piece of software that was good at trading and doing its job, or else why should the rest of the community, or why should the project itself benefit? So if the bot succeeds, which it will, it feeds the entire tokenomics, and it's just a cyclical process. So as long as bot succeeds, tokenomics succeeds, community benefit, community project, and everyone who holds the token is invested in the ecosystem benefits.
Can you go a little bit more into succeeds? What do you exactly mean by succeeds?
So we release the software, everyone starts it, and we all profit. So essentially,
Okay.
we're not losing on our trades. We have a
Right.
24/7 trading bot that continually profits. Now, we're not going to say that it's never going to take a loss on a trade. That's the whole point of the AI, is that if it loses too many times or doesn't see enough profitable trades over X amount of time, it will learn from itself and go through the market and look at the conditions, and then it will change its confidence levels. For those who don't know what confidence levels in AI is, it's essentially how likely is the bot to make a trade. If it's low confidence, it will hesitate more. If it's high confidence, it will just start looking at any good trade and keep on doing it. So if we're at 95%, that looks profitable. Take it, take it, take it. And if it's at like 70%, it's gonna be like, okay, that looks good, but it's not within my profit margin that I want to take. So next trade. Let's look at the next trade.
So, Foxy, you're just saying that it's going to be able to make trading decisions based on the market conditions. Like we're going, as we all know, crypto is a 4-year cycle. We're coming at the end of a 4-year cycle by the end of this year and heading into a supposed bear market. Now, have the trading conditions changed with the bigger institutions coming in? We don't know. We're all here. We're dealing with this day to day, just like everybody else. But will the bot? Are you saying that the bot will do longs and shorts based on the conditions?
I mean, we're not our bot don't futures trade. I know what you mean though. So
Okay.
the bot is really focused looking at the current market conditions and the previous and historical. So it's going to look at historical trends and how the price
Okay.
movement has been in the past. It'll look at what the current conditions of the market is currently, and the AI will make a decision based on all that data. So like I was
Very
saying, I
cool.
believe on a couple streams ago, we have the trading engines. They're constantly pooling batches of tokens, whether it be in 10 or 20. And then that data that comes from those trading engines, whether you're using the conservative, moderate, or aggressive, so whatever engines you're using, will get fed to the AI in those batches, and that AI will make a decision on, is this profitable or there's no profitable trade. Let's go back and look at another batch of tokens to see if there's a profitable trade there. And then it will execute. So it's going to consistently be looking for trades. If it goes through that cycle enough times, so maybe 3, 4, 5, it's going to take a holistic approach or holistic view of all the data and say, all right, what's going on and how can we make this decision better? So it's going to be learning from itself. Our learning
That's
is going
awesome.
to teach itself. And at the same time, we kind of always gloss over this. It's all this stuff that the AI is learning goes into a database. So all the AIs learn. This isn't just one AI that you control learning one time. Every AI on the network is teaching every other AI at the same time.
Mel,
Mhm.
you've purchased bots. You've used bots. You've seen bots. Have you ever seen a bot like this?
No, no, not at all. Like I bought one Forex bot, and it's like a grid bot, so it just opens every 10 pips or every 50 pips, depending on what you set up, just opens straight trades like blind. And same as with like all those bots on exchanges. I mean, they basically, it's grid bots, and they are well known for being super risky. And it's great when you have like a range, when the price is like moving sideways and everything is a little bit up, a little bit down. But as
Right.
soon as you have big moves, like we saw in the last couple of days,
Yeah.
it's horrible. You can blow your whole account. And so I'm not before Rogue AI, to be honest, I was not a big fan of trading bots at all.
That makes a lot of sense, and I've never seen anything like this again because there hasn't been anything like this, guys. So, if you guys are definitely interested in this, I would jump in the Discord. I would jump in the Telegram. The link tree is on the home page right now. The bot is on sale for $4,000, and it's only going to be on sale for so much longer before the price goes up to 11,000. And I know the price may go up after phase one, maybe even sooner, depending on what the CEO here decides to do. But not only that, we have other avenues to make money, passive income. And this is why I really love what you guys are doing, because you guys are all about the passive income and DPINs. You guys are DPIN heads just like I am, and I love it. So the nodes is another avenue as well. So Gary, Dylan, Justin, the Rogue team, congratulations, guys. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I mean, obviously Mel here loves it too, and Nate is a big fan. We support you guys, and we're here for it.
Yep. And kind of like you were saying before, I haven't seen a bot like this before. So now we're not trying to say there's never been an AI bot at all, but keep in mind that those AI bots generally have like one select task. Like there's plenty of AI bots out there that trade the news sentiment, look at Twitter feeds. So they're not doing. So while we don't look at news feeds and like that, we look primarily at market data and historical trends. These bots do exist, but not. We haven't seen one necessarily to this degree, or at least being offered as a business model. Because most people, if they have bots like this, are just keep it to themselves personal bots.
Yeah, like I did since 2019.
When all this is said and done, the bots running, the nodes running, what is the next plan for Rogue?
We're going to the next AI project, and we have a couple lined up, and I know our devs excited
Really?
to start those.
No way.
Let's go. There's a lot of AI projects lined up for this company, so this is just one of them. Once we get the bot launched, it's off the ground, everything's working, and all we got to do now is just push occasional updates to make sure things function. We give everyone new features. It's essentially going to be just a self-sustaining ecosystem.
Let's make money, guys. Let's make money.
Let's go.
We got a lot of comments here saying website's gorgeous. We love it. Thank you, Vintage. for
Sí,
that.
papi. Sí.
Yeah, shout out to Justin. The
Yeah.
Mars Force.
We got Victoria.
Where
Thinks
is
we're gonna be
he?
in the top 8, so better than a CEO's prediction.
Justin's being a little bitch today.
Oh,
Be nice. Be nice.
it's our dev. You have
He's
to
over there being
be
tired.
very
He devs all
nice.
day, all night.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Fuck the death.
Hey, we love
He
the
needs to
dev.
be in
No,
this
we
live
love him.
stream.
Don't be mean.
Don't
Oh,
make
he's gonna push it
run
out.
a TG vote. Should we vote the CEO out and vote the dev?
Oh my god.
It's like
And
we
I'm like,
vote dev
bye.
for CEO.
Bye, Dylan. It was nice meeting you.
Bro.
He's
Oh
like,
my
no, they don't
God.
love me. But we love dev more. He gave us bot.
Exactly.
Bruh, I'm the designer, bro. I'm the fucking nerd in the group, bro. The nodes won't go anywhere without my ass. Ah.
Oh my God. There's a lot of things that I thought that you were, but not the designer. Could have thought of a lot better things to say, but I'll keep that to myself, Dylan. But
I was
no,
like, he's the
this
architect
is
of something, all right.
that boy.
And
Oh
then-
my God.
And then I'll casually say it's not a relationship.
Yeah.
So I'll have to save that one for another stream just to convince you that, it indeed might be, but here nor there.
It's not a
Here nor there.
relationship. 100% not.
Again.
All right, so we have been going on for an hour and 5 minutes, 65 minutes at this point.
Yes.
Oh, we can go another hour. We have enough content. Let's go another hour.
Do we have
Don't-
any closing statements here?
Fuck you. We're gonna go another hour.
Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Actually, let's go with Mel since ladies first.
Yeah, no, I'm just excited. I can't wait for the actual system to go live. And yeah, it's exciting to test it and to finally see it in demo. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Nate Dog.
Yeah, like Mel said, I'm very excited and I'm honored to be with a team like you guys. You guys are all awesome, very insightful. I love your questions, Callie.
Thank you.
And Foxy and Dylan, keep on doing what you're doing. You guys are on the right track.
Yeah, I agree. You guys just keep on plugging away. Let's keep building. Let's keep showing up and showing out and showing everybody out in the world that Rogue is not a force to be played with. All right, we're here to stay, and we're here to be here for the long term, not the short term. And I rock with you guys. So let's keep doing it. Let's keep building. And Foxy, any thoughts of maybe when the next stream live, maybe people can look forward to?
What's today? So I think
Monday,
we can go
baby.
live just to kind of give another view for those who missed this one. We can go live on Friday.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool.
here at Rogue, we like to go live around the 7 to 8 p.m. EST time frame. So look to be about that time. So 7 to
All
8,
right.
depending who's doing what at that time, because I know the panel has different things going on. I want to make sure everyone, as much as possible, can be here.
Might be live from Vegas, guys. Might be live from Vegas. We'll see. We'll see. I was just talking to my cousin earlier today. He's celebrating his 40th birthday. Travis Contreras, shout out to you. So he's going to be out there. If he happens to stay for the weekend, I might just shoot over there and go visit him. And Foxy, I know that you have somebody special that you want to visit in Vegas too, right?
I mean, there's a business contact that might be in Vegas.
Okay. Let's go. Maybe you could cruise
Get
through
it.
too. Let's go, bro. Look at him turning red. Love it,
All
Foxy.
right.
I love it.
I do got to throw my typical Rogue AI plugs out there. Keep in mind that we do have a sale going on. So the Phase 1 bot access is $4,000 with the VIP being $7,500. We also have the nodes for $30K. So for essentially for the price of the Tier 2 nodes, we have the Tier 3 nodes for the first 10 being sold being $30K. Those Tier 3 nodes get 50% of the revenue that is generated by the bots. And like we said before, 10% of all platform fees goes to bot holders. 10% of all platform fees goes to the node runners. So that's saying 5% of all platform fees goes to Tier 3. So getting in at 30K is definitely a steal.
Yes, definitely a steal. And real quick, before we leave, Foxy, I wanted to shout out all the 271 viewers that came through and stopped by and showed a little bit of love, whether you watched for a minute or two or have been hanging out the whole time. We appreciate you guys. Tap into the Telegram, tap into the Discord. If there's any questions, the CEO, Foxy, they're all here, and the mods, they're all here 24/7 answering questions. So we appreciate you guys. Foxy, great live, bro. Mel, Nate, Dylan, you too. Great job. And I look forward to Friday.
All right.
Let's
See y'all
go.
Friday. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.